I have got a good recipe for you guys today. So I can barely even call it a recipe. It's so fast. I've just gathered up some fresh chives from my herb garden. Anytime I can put a little bit of fresh herb into anything, I do it because I love that extra wonderful snappy taste it imparts on any food. And so sugar snap peas are a family favorite for us. I'm sure you guys have your things that you do all the time, as do we, and this is one I just had to share with you. It's so wonderful and quick. What I love about it more than just the taste itself is that I can make it fast, and since I've got 1,000 things going on while I'm making dinner, doing homework with the kids and everything, I can serve it room temperature. Who doesn't want a side dish like that? Easy for any of us and marvelous, glorious on the taste buds. So I've got my chives from the herb garden, and you know, like I said, one of the things I love about these sugar snap peas is that they are my 1-minute side dish, and I love having a few of those. So if this isn't something you guys do, you know, they're so great. And all I do with these things is I steam these, and the reason that I do steam them is because, you know, you're eating vegetables and you want all the nutrients to stay in the vegetable, right? So for me, if I do a big bath of water, I feel like all the nutrients are going down into the water. The great thing about this is steaming them is so quick. This is just a few minutes. The deal with sugar snap peas is you cannot overcook them because they're so wonderful when they still have a little bit of crunch to them. That's what I love about them. And this is instant, presto, fantastic side that everybody loves. So here's the deal with the ice bath. Sarah's always laughing at me, and of course I realize it sounds like a lot of pomp and circumstance, always, you know, plunging my vegetables into an ice bath. So I was explaining to Sarah this morning that the reason I do this is because if my vegetables are actually done, they're done at that exact moment. I've got, you know, the taste of them and everything is that perfect snap. The wonderful thing about it is you plunge them in the cold water because it shocks them right away, so they stop cooking that instant. And then they also, if you do it the other way where you pull them out and you set them in a bowl, they get really limp and shrivelly, and it's not pretty and they're not tasty, so shock them. It takes an extra 2 seconds, and you can laugh while you're doing it anyway. So I'm just going to take one out and just, still very hot. They're perfect because they still have that wonderful little snap to them. And like I said, you guys, it's always important to me. So many people overcook their vegetables, and I think that's why people tend to lose interest in vegetables. There's an ugly one. Is when they overcook them. And then, you know, they're just not good overcooked, and they just, so this is just shocking them, like I said. And now they're going to keep that wonderful, yummy, crisp thing that they've got going on. So I'll just keep it in there for a second. And then what I do is I lay out a towel so I can tell these are ready. And then I just pull them out. I dry them off. Let them sit for a second. You guys are going to love this because if you're serving, you know, your family, this is such a healthy thing to make, and it's so yummy, and, you know, it's great year-round. These things are always available. I just dry them off a little bit. And then my secret ingredient, which is so yummy, is toasted sesame oil. So toasted sesame oil is something that you oftentimes find, like, you know, with Asian foods and things like that. And it's really such a great taste. You know, it's just got an interesting sort of a taste. So that, along with my chives, makes for a really yummy taste. So I love fresh chives cut up on these sugar snap peas. I think it's just so wonderful. If you don't have access to fresh chives, then, you know, get some scallions. They're wonderful too, same effect. And, you know, the other thing I wanted to mention to you guys, we have a farm just across the way that actually grows these, and it's so amazing. If you can find a place where you can go pick your own, that is very, very cool too, because when these things are fresh, man, all you have to steam them for is like a minute, and it's the most incredible thing. So I'm just salting them, I'm peppering them, and then I put some of my toasted sesame oil on them, which is just so incredible. You know, you don't have to be shy with this stuff. Put on enough that you can actually taste it, because that's what's so incredible about it. I guarantee you your family will gobble these up and you will have a new, very fast side dish that you are going to love.